What's going on? Pod Influencer Ozil here. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 of the most top common podcasting mistakes I see, not only for beginners, but also I see a lot of intermediate podcasters out there. I see you and I'm listening to you, and they come up to me whenever they're stuck or they're not gaining traction. Ozil, you're a podcast coach. Help me get unstuck. What's happening? So these are the top 3 common mistakes that I'm going to share with you today so you can avoid them in your podcasting journey. Number 1, don't ignore audio quality. Podcasting is an audio platform. So make sure that you give your listeners a great audio experience. And check this out. You don't have to break the bank to have decent audio quality, my friends. You can invest in $60 on a microphone, the Samson Q2U, which I'm going to make sure I link it down below. You can get good audio quality, so do not ignore this part. Don't sacrifice audio quality for the sake of getting started. Listen, I'm all about the imperfect start. I'm all about getting started, but you want to have the proper tools to make sure that when you start building your foundation, you're actually building it right. Okay, so invest in good audio quality. Do not ignore this important component to your podcasting space. So you want to make sure your listeners love your podcast. Get a good audio quality. The second common mistake I see a lot of podcasters make, and I also credit this for the pod fading. Like, a lot of podcasters burn out and decide to quit for this mistake alone. Don't think like an expert. It's unnecessary pressure to feel like you need to know it all in order to validate yourself as a podcast host. Think more of yourself as a teacher, as a curious curator. If you have an interview-based podcast, right, through osmosis, your listeners are going to be learning from you in that conversation. So don't feel the pressure of trying to position yourself and posture yourself as an expert. I mean, let's face it, the majority of so-called experts out there are jokesters anyway. Yeah, I said it. And, the ones who pose themselves as experts, the majority of the time, they haven't even done the work. All right, let's be real here. So don't feel like you need to be an expert at that subject matter or in that industry to feel like you need to start a podcast unless you have this expertise, okay? The majority of podcasters are there simply because we want to share, have this common interest, this common passion, we want to build community around that thing. So don't feel like you need to be an expert. Be a teacher, be the educator, be the curator. Have fun, y'all. All right, last but not least, the third most common mistake that I see a lot of podcasters make when they get into this space is thinking that they're gonna make money. Listen, I'm an entrepreneur at heart, okay? I love money. I'm all about making some profit out of your passion. Trust me, this is what I teach here on this channel. However, there's levels to this. In order to get to that next level, you have to build a solid, reputable brand to attract an audience so you can then attract and monetize your message, okay? So when you go into podcasting, if you're thinking about this, to make money, or how can I make money when I start this podcast, or I want to make sure I make money so I can cover my overhead. If you go into it with that perspective, that mindset, you're going to fail. Podcasting is a great opportunity, absolutely, when you build brand and you have an audience to make money. But podcasting is the bridge between you and your community. This is your opportunity to show up as a leader, to show up as a communicator, as an educator, to share that passion, to educate, to inform, to entertain, all the above. You can do all of that with a podcasting. So don't get wrapped up in this hoopla that's happening right now, especially in 2022, of people saying, have a podcast to monetize and make money and bring revenue. Yes, you can do that. But until you build that foundation, until you have attracted an audience that has validated and believe in what you believe in, you can't make money out of it. Okay, and advertisers are not going to invest in your podcast unless you have an audience. And if you have products and services, you have to build a brand first in order to sell your products and services. Got off track a little bit, but what I'm trying to say here is that don't get into podcasting to make money, okay? Make sure that you go into podcasting with a purpose and because you have a belief, a value of helping and educating others first and foremost, and then the money will come. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If it resonated with you, please share it with your friends on social media. And also do me a huge favor. If this is a type of content you are looking for, make sure you hit subscribe, comment, and hit that notification button so you can stay updated on all the latest videos. Until next time, peace and one love.